Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Scrap Mechanic, and today we're going to be looking at your best builds. In my Discord, I asked you all to send me links, Steam Workshop links, to the best things that you guys have made in Scrap Mechanic, and I went through probably over 100 different creations, and I picked out the ones that stood out to me the most. It doesn't necessarily... That doesn't mean that they're necessarily better or worse, it's just that for some reason they stood out to me. So we're gonna be diving into these creations, and I actually don't even know if I'll have time to look at them all. There was too many to really choose from, but I do want to thank everyone who submitted their amazing creations for this episode. All right, let's get into it. All right, so first up, this is something that has a survival application. This is a suspension-powered car by Greg Q99. So this thing is pretty interesting in how it works. So you can see these suspension things kind of get in place here, and they seem to go up against the wheel axle. And then when you press number 2, hold number 2, I guess, you can see what happens is it applies a force here to the suspension, which causes this to come in contact with the axle, and then somehow that ends up providing power. It ends up providing just rotational power to the wheels. It's definitely not the fastest vehicle, but it sure is fuel efficient. All it needs is controllers and suspension. And you can see when you stop pressing the button, a little brake goes there to help stop the suspension from spinning it anymore. So yeah, I just thought it was cool. Suspension power. Not something I really looked into personally that much, so it stood out to me. All right, speaking of weird physics and getting rotational forces, this is actually more realistic. So this uses something I think is called gyroscopic precession, and that is when you have something spinning, it creates a gyroscopic force, and then when you rotate the thing that is spinning on its center axis, that tries to translate that rotational force onto basically what's rotating it. I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly, but you can see all my controls. When I steer, this is what happens. It just rotates these things. So there's no actual steering that rotates the seat around. But if I start applying a gyroscopic force to these things, and then I rotate them, you can see it translates back into the seat. And this will happen in real life. I think I've seen the video that the person who built this saw as well. Oh, don't do that though if you're trying this at home. Yeah, MGamer here says he learned it from a Vsauce video, and I think I saw that as well. So it's a pretty cool video, go check it out. All right, up next we have something called a Warlord armed by a duck. And what I liked about this is it reminded me kind of, because of the coloring, it reminded me actually of the survival spaceship in Scrap Mechanic Survival, but this is like the survival fighter spaceship. So this has 2 different seats in it. It has a captain's seat and a gunner's seat. So here, look how massive this thing is. This thing is just unreasonably massive, and it looks really, really cool as well. So I went all the way around to the front, but I remember now that the entrance is actually in the back. So we can go ahead and open this up. Check this out. Is that cool and futuristic or what? And I think we can probably close it like that. All right, so we got 2 seats here. I think this is the gunner's seat. So I never actually tried the gunner's seat yet. Let me see. Oh, okay, so we can turn those left and right. And we can turn these independently left and right. Oh, interesting. So if you look at when I hold the button down, they're actually waving the guns back and forth to create like a variable spread, which is pretty interesting. Huh. All right, I get it now. And then of course we could just independently turn these around as well. All right, oh, the guns can actually shoot each other if you're not careful. Good thing they're not actually explosive. All right, but let's get into the, you know what, let's take the easy path into the driver's seat here. I'm just gonna delete that block and get on it. There we go. All right, so this thing is so massive that you can't really get a good view of yourself driving it. But I know how to fly this thing. It actually uses my standard controls that I always use, so it shouldn't be too bad. All right, so we're up in the air, and then we can switch into forward flying mode. There we are. And now we're flying a massive Scrap Mechanic survival fighter ship. It'd be really cool to have a gunner firing the guns as well, but I am but one man with 1 set of hands and 1 keyboard and 1 mouse. All right, so let's go ahead and fall out of the sky now, and we'll get on to the next creation. This thing's like a little bit too massive. It's lagging my game out now. All right, up next, we have an amazing looking fire truck that apparently uses no mods, which is even more impressive, by David Baguetta, a very prolific creator on the workshop, if I remember. All right, so this looks like it's gonna be a fun creation. Is this, oh, it looks like there might've been some glitch welding in here. It's hard to, I think. Yeah, there's definitely some glitch welding going on in here too. All right, so we got some buttons and stuff to press. Looks like we got some storage units here. There's one on the other side too. Are these the same storage unit? Can you see through to the other side? Ah, yes, you can. This is just one storage unit. All right, do we have any other buttons back here? We have a bunch of buttons leading back here. Look at this spider web. All right, I don't think the door is actually open, so I gotta, there we go. Gotta get in here. Look at the wheels, look so tiny. Wait, hold on. I see like a, what is that? Oh, is that for a brake? Is there like a Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, I can, oh, I didn't know that I could actually control the ladder from the truck. Oh, that must be after I press number 1, I can control the ladder, maybe. All right, what's number 2 do? Number 2 turns on the lights. Oh, this is so good. When I tested this out before in preparation for the video, I actually was controlling the ladder using the controls up on the bucket. I don't know what it's called. I'm sure there's an official name. I can activate my alarm to let people know not to come near. All right, there's a bunch of other buttons, so I can open up the cargo. Oh, there's a stereo, and then there's a horn. But yeah, that is so cool that I can control the ladder like this. All right, so just to show you guys as well, if you wanted to, you don't have to be in the driver's seat to control the ladder. You can also control the ladder via this fancy control board right here. So this lifts me up. There we are. This extends it forward. Just like that. How far is this? Is this the maximum length? I think that might be the maximum length. Yeah, and then I can go left and right using these buttons here. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty well done fire truck creation. All right, moving on. Okay, up next, we got a pretty cool survival looking car called the Mean Polar Truck by Polar Rock. So this thing actually stood out to me because of the suspension it uses, but also it looks really cool. It looks really cool, actually. I haven't used the gunner seat though. Can you turn? Okay, very, very slow turning on the gunner seat, but I guess that makes it for more precision. And then we get in the seat here, and it drives really nice. It drives really nice, but you may notice that like the suspension feels really nice too. And there's a lot of look at in here. Look in here. Do you see the suspension stuff going? This isn't like your normal typical suspension. Oh, I crashed. Don't look at your suspension when you're driving. Look at the road. Oh, so it looks like we got some wishbone suspension up in the front. Yeah, it looks like we got some type of wishbone suspension up in the front, but what's happening in the back is not wishbone suspension. It is something very, very different, I believe. Here, I actually want to open up this rear panel here, and oh, I hope that wasn't important. But now, hopefully, we can actually just watch the suspension at work. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Is that cool or what? If I don't crash. Yeah, so I don't know what kind of suspension this is, but I like it. All right, moving on. We actually have a similar looking build called the Clone Explorer by Clone, and I have to refresh myself. Oh yeah, this thing had some interesting functions, I remember now. Well, the door is pretty cool in and of itself. So we put the door back up. So it drives around pretty normally, pretty nice. I think does it have some interesting suspension? No, it looks like it has some normal looking suspension. But this has some features that I don't often see in vehicles in Scrap Mechanic. And let me press some buttons, see what happens, and I'll let you know what they are. Oh yeah, so number 3 can actually raise the ground clearance, just like that, which is pretty cool in of itself. And it also looks like, oh, that actually translates onto a different set of suspension. If you look at what's going on in here. So you have the normal suspension right above the wheel, and this makes it so that that gets extended. But now that suspension is then translated over right where my cursor, the center of my screen is. So now you can see there's 2 sets of suspension acting on it. Oh, wrong button. Instead of just that 1 set of suspension, which that's pretty cool. All right, and then we actually have an emergency brake. And you can see it works only on the back wheels. So now when I'm pressing the gas, my back wheels are locked in place. And I don't often see emergency brakes on vehicles. That's pretty cool. So here, I'm gonna hit the emergency brake while I'm going full speed, which is obviously what they're made for, right? No, don't do that. That was just a joke. Do not pull the emergency brake while you're going full speed. Anyway, this is what it does. There you go, locks the wheels up, and it actually is pretty effective. So if you look at here, the way that works is there's this pipe that rotates around on the wheel. So when you hit the emergency brake, it brings down this bar that just blocks that pipe, which is cool. All right, what else do we got? We got number 5, which, that pulls up the gun. And then number 6 starts the gun shooting and does turning. Nope. Oh, I just noticed there's active arrow on this thing when you turn. I didn't notice that before. All right, and then number 7. Oh, number 7's a boost. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. And then we got number 8, which I don't know what it does. Oh, 8 is lights. Lights, of course. So there you have it. I thought this was a pretty well decked out vehicle. All right, moving on. We got something here that is actually a little bit different than what we've been seeing so far. Okay, so this is apparently a working movie theater by, oh, Greg Q99 again. I didn't actually look at who made these when I was looking at them. So if you got lucky enough to be included twice, then congratulations. All right, so here we go. We're going into the movie theater, and this is like an actual movie theater. It's got a projector and everything. And first, let's watch the movie. All right. Turns the projector on here. I'm just going to sit in first person. Here we go. Look at that. Scrap movie. It's a little, a little bit hard to see the font there. Okay. Look at that. We got a house. We got a car. Little guy gets out, hops in the car. The car drives away. And the end with a smiley face. Look at that. Is that cool or what? So now let's watch how it actually works. All right, so by the looks of it, there's an actual projector back here. Hold on, I'm gonna carve a hole. Can I just carve a hole? There we go. Oh yeah, so there's a 3, 2, 1 that gets put in front of the projector like that. That's super cool. I wanted to actually go in here though. And then look at that. It actually puts the stuff down, creating shadows. Look, there's the house and the little person. For the next scene, the person goes over, gets in the car drives off. It's an actual movie, like, light show. And then you got the end. Is that cool or what? All right, up next, we got this thing by Silaja1234, and it's called Broken. I just wanted to see what it was in the first place, and this thing's actually broken. It's kind of crazy. So you spawn it in, and I was just like, oh, well, okay, it bounces. Is that why it's broken? Because it bounces? And I was like, well, it's not that great anyway. Let's just go ahead and delete it. Not going to include it in the video. And then wait, I did it. I actually did it. That wasn't supposed to happen. Like, uh-oh. Well, I guess it is broken after all. It crashed my game. All right, I'm back in. I don't see the thing in here. Just in case, I'm gonna clear my... Oh, no. It's broke the world. I can't put anything down on the world anymore. Oh, no. All right, I gotta start a new world. All right, I'm back in a new world. Now, at the risk of breaking yet another world, I'm gonna show you what I thought was supposed to happen with this that's called broken. You can see there's only 5 blocks in this. 5 concrete blocks, and you can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And somehow, once you spawn it in, it becomes an uninteractable object. Like, look, if I try to put a block down, you can see it's just going through. Like, I can't actually build onto this for whatever reason. And if I try to hit it with a hammer, it doesn't respond. Yet my character can walk on it, but I can't hit it with a hammer. And I thought I couldn't put it on a lift, but I ended up doing that and that broke my game. So I'm not even gonna try that anymore. Actually, I'm curious, what if I explode it? I haven't tried this. All right, here goes nothing. It worked. I got rid of it. All right, I'm never gonna spawn that thing in again now. I just wanted to show you how broken it was, and it's even more broken than I thought it was. Up next. Okay, up next is just a cool looking creation. It is a Flux Reactor by Chiron Clay. And this thing's just cool to watch. Oh, it's a little bit laggy. Let me weld it. All right, here we go. So you press the button. I guess that turns the lights on. And you press the other button. And then it starts the flux capacitor. So now we have unlimited energy. That's how it works, right? You just get energy by by using the flux capacitor. Here, let me get myself a toilet and see if we can, I'm just gonna put the toilet right. There's probably an easier way to do this, like maybe turning it off first, but I don't know why oh, there we go. I don't know where I put it. Where did I, uh-oh, that broke it. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Stop, please stop. Where's the toilet? Oh, boy. Get the toilet back. There we go. Put this here. And now, we can go and activate it again. No, come back, toilet. There we go. Oh, nope, that doesn't work either, apparently. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just do this. There we go. There we go. I've always wanted to be part of a flux capacitor. Now I'm finally living out my dream. Look how happy I am. Okay, and there we go. Alright, don't try this at home with your flux capacitors, alright? Alright, up next, we have another really cool aesthetic thing. This is by Mr. Spinosaurus, and this is a Reciprocating Crusher. And this thing, I mean, the idea is relatively simple, but aesthetically, this thing looks so intimidating and so industrial and so legit. Alright, so I don't know what I don't know what yellow does. I think green just activates it. Look at this. Look at that. Does that look cool or what? So you can see, we just got some rotation on there. We got some free bearings and stuff. And then this is guided by this, this vertical slot here. It goes up and down like that. And it looks like, is that what the yellow button does? I'm gonna put yellow. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yellow just like, it stopped it. It's like an emergency stop. Like, oh! Whoops. I don't know if I was supposed to do that. All right, what happens? I'm just curious. What happens if I just press yellow first? Okay. Okay, so yellow is kind of like an emergency safety stop, I guess. And then it turns it into aggressive mode. All right, so I guess I could put like cardboard down here based off of like the spikes, and it'll probably just eat through the cardboard. Yeah, just like that. All right, now, all right, let's put a pile of cardboard in here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I'm sorry. There's only one reasonable item to place down here, and that is an explosive. All right, Crusher, do your thing. Yes. Oh, that was fantastic. This did a lot more damage than I expected. All right, up next, we got something that's kind of mind-blowing. This is by Foil Hat Guy, and this is called Delivery Pod. And this thing is incredibly... Yeah, I want to say complex because I have no idea how it works, but I don't actually know how complex it really is or isn't. We got a couple items here that we got to separate from the main thing. All right, we got your delivery pod right here. So I'm just gonna run down here. I want to put this delivery pod down. So we got a delivery pod over there, and then this thing will just automatically fly up, retrieve the delivery pod, and then bring it back and put it into its appropriate numbered slot. Now, apparently also, let me actually just try this. Apparently, if you just spawn in more of these things, they'll number themselves. So this is number 0. And let's say if I just save this as unnamed, and then I spawn in another one. Okay, oh, there we go. Yeah, see, now this is number 1. And now I'll just spawn in another one. And that's number 2. Look at that. And it'll just keep counting up, presumably. Number 3. There we go. All right, so now I can choose a number, and then this thing will go out, pick it up, bring it back, and put it in the appropriate numbered slot. So let's say, where's number 2? Let's just select number 1, 2, and then lock it in. And then it's gonna go up into the air, I guess. Okay. I think that's just getting ready. I don't think I've actually told it to go after it yet. So now when I press the red button, now it should actually go after number 2. Oh no, why is it falling? That's not... Okay, I don't know what I did, but I broke it somehow, so I'm just gonna retry it here. So now that is 0, so I go ahead and lock in 0, and then I press this. Here we go. There we go. So now it should bring it back here. Oh, there it goes. I think it's going now. I think it's finally doing it. I just had to be oh, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Oh, you're going too aggressive, man. You're going too aggressive. Oh no, it's correcting itself. This is nerve-wracking to watch. I'm like, please work, please work. It worked the first time I tried it, and it's working differently this time, but it looks like it's working. So I guess I'm just gonna be patient. Now it's lowering itself down. Very, very slowly, very gently. Here, let's move up so we can actually watch this happen closer up. Look at this. And it's got these tabs here, these holes. And it's gonna fill in those holes with these tabs that come out. All right, there we go. Now watch. Look at that. And now it's gonna lift it up. Oh boy, that's aggressive. Oh no. Oh no, what are you doing? What are you doing? No! You were doing so well. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You can do it. Just go up a little bit more. There's the 0 right there. It's trying to get it. Hold on, I'm gonna give it some help. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a nudge. There you go. There you go. Look, it's actually correcting itself still. All right, this might be a little bit laggy when they all come into contact. I didn't weld anything down. Look at that. Oh, a little bit laggy. Come on, take off. Take off now. Whoa, what's here? What's this? What's this? What happened? That floor moved. All right, and look, and there it goes. There it goes. What was this? Did this floor move? Does this floor move? It does move. Why does it move? I don't know why this floor moves. Is that the landing spot for this thing? Oh, what are you doing? What's he doing now? Is that the landing spot? I didn't let it finish after that. I don't know what it's doing. It's going down onto that spot. Oh! What? I didn't see this part. Look at that. And it stops right there. That's pretty cool. You gotta admit, that's pretty cool. All automatic. All right, so up last here, we have something really, really cool by Icebound Glaceon, and this is a Pokemon battle sim that uses no mods, and there's some like battle packs and stuff that you have to spawn into. It took me a bit to figure out how it works. I'm not entirely sure how it works still, but here, we got Pokemon Red battle set. So if you look here, we got, what do we got? Looks like we got Charmander and Squirtle. And I think these are like the moves and stuff that you can select. So now I have to, I think I break these apart. And then I have to load the set. This is kind of like putting your cartridge into your game. And then where do I go? I think I gotta weld this black dot onto that spot there to load that battle set. And then there's like a Pokemon Yellow battle set too. You can like mix and match them. And then I put this black dot right there. All right, so now I've loaded the battle sets. All right, so now I'm gonna weld this to the ground and check this out. So obviously this is for 2 players. So I think this is my health bar. Yeah, I think this is the health bar from each player. So there, let me put this up too. So now you press this to select your Pokemon. There we go, Charmander is ready for battle. And then I select this to select this Pokemon. Squirtle is ready for battle. And I don't know how to tell who goes first or whatever, but I think these are your attacks. I don't know what the white switch does. Hold on, let me see if the description says anything. Okay, so this is interesting. So each Pokemon has its own actual like health rating and speed rating. So you can see this Pokemon that's been selected, it's missing 2 bars of health here. And this one is missing 4. And I'm wondering, is that type? Is that for the type? Because this is water against fire. So the water one would be stronger. Huh. But then the green ones are each attacks, different attacks apparently. So I'm gonna select the first one on each side. And once both attacks are selected, whoever has the higher speed rating goes first. All right, here we go. All right, so it looks like Charmander's gonna go first. And that looks like a claw. He probably used Scratch or something. So now, oh look, we lost a bunch of health there. And then that was probably Tackle. I don't know. All right, so now looks like Squirtle's almost gonna. No, looks like Charmander's almost gonna die. All right, let's do the second attack now. Oh, what's this? Fireball, yeah! Or Ember or something, I don't know. And then Squirtle. Squirtle, what's your attack gonna be? There we go. There we go, water gun or something. I don't know, that's cool. Look at those animations and everything. So that probably should have done a lot of damage. I don't know, I didn't see what happened. All right, now let's go to the third attack. Oh, looks like another scratch style thing. And then the third attack over here. Whoa. Was that a random dodge? Or no, he died. Oh, he died. That was bite. Dude, did you see the jaws come out and bite? All right, well, Squirtle wins against Charmander. No surprise there. He's got the type advantage. And that is probably one of the more unique, like, two-player games that I've seen created in Scrap Mechanic, an actual Pokemon battle arena. So did you guys have a favorite creation from this episode? Let me know down in the comments below which one you liked the best. And don't forget to join the Discord if you want a chance to participate in future videos like this. If you want to see previous Your Best Builds episodes, then go ahead and check out this playlist on the end screen right here. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.